know it's been a while since I've done a review circle, like a month ago. An episode of the review circle? Crazy! Hey guys, this is Charlie from Charlie's Awesome Modern Adventures, and welcome back to the review circle. Oh, now I'm pretty interested in what should I do for this episode, because a lot of stuff in I want to do. Let's see. We've got Lightyear coming out, and right, maybe I've already reviewed the Toy Story film, so I can't do that. I know. I'll review that Buzz Lightyear movie that came out in 2000. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command: The Adventure Begins. And after the Buzz loses his part in the war in the battle against Emperor Zurg, but Buzz swears not to put us another partner at risk, and decides to work alone. However, for his commander suggests that he needs a partner. No, especially when Zurg's cracking up a new diabolical scheme to use the Unimind to take control of the world. So it's actually been a while since I've actually watched this film. I think I last watched it back in 2018. My gosh, it's been a long time. From what I remembered, it was good, but then I watched it again and earlier this month, and the movie, well, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything groundbreaking or anything exciting, but it was okay. But don't get me wrong, there are some really good things in this movie. With the characters, I'll give credit to the actors do a really good job. I was actually surprised that Tim Allen still kept his role as Buzz. I mean, that was a nice surprise. But other than that, the characters don't really have much going for them. But Buzz is the hero who wants to do the mission alone and is afraid of working with another partner. Mira is the princess who is tired of being in court or the prince, and so Essence inspired to be Buzz's partner. Now, Booster is the janitor who wants to be a real space ranger like Buzz one day. So, NXR is the robot created by the LGMs. The little green human that actually does offer some pretty good humour. Overall, these aren't really the most exciting characters, but if I had to say one that actually stood out to me and was probably the best as character in this movie, it had to be what the film did with the villain of the feature, Emperor Zurg. Yes, he's more comedic than threatening, which everyone thinks he's threatening. But he's actually shown to have a lot of brain, especially with his new partner, Anna, who can be a tough threat at going up against Buzz. As for the story, well, there's not really much this movie offers in terms of a story. All it is mainly a typical rescue. It's technically a mission movie. I don't know why it took a while to get me to the point. Well, Buzz has to go on this mission to stop Zurg and get back to Unimind, while also trying to team up with new partners. No, honestly, this movie does have a lot going for it, that could actually work well as a positive more than a negative. It has a strong idea for a story. Seriously, this might have been a direct-to-video film, but yeah, the movie does have a solid enough idea that could make a pretty good story. didn't execute it in the right way. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I got less out of this movie than I was expecting. You see, when you think of a Buzz Lightyear movie, you think of a good, epic space movie. Something that the newest with Chris Evans film is hoping to promise. But with this one, you're just getting, it just feels like an extended episode of a TV series stretched out to 70 minutes. I know this was a TV pilot film of the show Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, but it feels like they didn't do much to make this story feel like it was stuff for a movie. It doesn't help either that it doesn't really have the most original story, where it can be easily predictable all the situations Buzz would get himself up in. It is true that there are some good elements of the story, like the humour is really fun, and it does offer a good message about teamwork. But then there's the animation, something that I'm sure many people will have interesting reactions to. Me, I'm surprised Pixar doesn't usually go over the hand-drawn animation. So, the designs actually work really well when these 3D characters, as to making him look like a hand-drawn actor to look the real life thing, and as well as of some good effects on the suit. With the character animation, since this Buzz isn't a toy, like the movie does have the proper potential to go creative with the movement, but not too creative, knowing that it is a direct-to-video film, and actually does work working with the budget. It also plays pretty well with the background, and when they may look simple for a kids film, but it actually does work well portraying space in each of the planets, or how Star Command headquarters is a big place, with all the gear. But the true highlights of this movie, and what makes this pretty fun to watch, have got to be the action scenes. They don't happen all the time, but when they do, they are definitely some of the best moments in the movie. That kind of leave people on the edge of their seats. If I did have a problem with the animation, is that it didn't do a good transition from the CG to the hand-drawn. In the first few minutes, it shows that the Toy Story characters are going to watch this movie, yet when it does the transition, it feels kind of off. Nothing wrong with it, but it just feels off. But it doesn't stop the Toy Story animation itself to look bad. So overall, it's not what you'd expect from Buzz Lightyear film, but at least you get something okay out of it. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command: The Adventure Begins. It is an okay TV pilot to an animated show. It definitely does have its setbacks, like with a pretty weak, not well executed story, and not the most interesting of characters, but it does actually have a lot of benefits, like the acting is fun, and the humour is pretty good, it has a strong moral, and it does offer some pretty nice animation. This isn't the type of film where I'd recommend you go check it out, but if you are a die-hard Toy Story fan that loves everything, including Buzz Lightyear, then you'll probably like it, and my recommendation is to at least watch it once to see how it compares to the Toy Story film. It's definitely not in the same leagues as them, but hey, at least it tried, which is why I'm giving the movie a 7 out of 10. Very close to giving it a 6, but at least there was a lot of effort put into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Review Circle, and I promise the wait won't be as long as it was between this one and my Doctor Strange review. and I'll see you